Hi everyone, it's Kim here at Good Vibe Astrology, and I want to talk about leveraging the energy of the August eclipse season. We're going to drop apprehension like a hot potato and open our minds to the gifts that come with these lunations. On the technical side, eclipses are full or new moons where the luminaries, the sun and moon, line up with the north and south lunar nodes. Now, the human race has been watching these lineups for thousands of years, and we might have some ancestral apprehension around these events. In ancient times, eclipses were linked to dramatic experiences, political upheaval, geographical disasters, hence the danger and warning that all the old textbooks give regarding eclipses. But luckily, it's not the 1400s anymore, and we aren't locked into a single perspective. We decide how we will align with the sun-moon node cycles. Most importantly, we focus on the gifts they bring. It's easy to do. You just follow these steps. For the partial lunar eclipse on August 7th or 8th, depending on where you are in the world, you do three things. You look at your natal chart, create that online at astro.com, or use your favorite software. If you need help or support in creating your chart online, we've got videos that'll walk you through it. Once you're looking at your chart, you check where 15 degrees of Leo and 15 degrees of Aquarius fall, and check which houses to see where you will be activated, what is waking up, where you will receive your gifts. For the total eclipse on August 21st and 22nd, it's the same thing. You look at your natal chart, you check where 28 degrees, nearly 29 degrees of Leo falls, and you look at that house. It's a new moon eclipse, so we look at that single house to open our minds to a kick-ass fresh start on offer. This is where everything is renewed. So let's look at these eclipses in a little more detail. The full moon eclipse on August 7th or 8th is a partial eclipse. It's not as potent because of the wide orb to the nodes. It's at 10 degrees. It still has loads of energy ready to tap. It throws a beam of light to Jupiter and Mars, combining drive and intention with opportunity. But because Mercury is about to turn retrograde, you want to treat this as a consolidating time. Where can you wrap up something in your life in the houses that are indicated by the eclipse? Is there a project that you complete? Is there a relationship that needs to DTR? Define the relationship. Is there something that you can focus on that you feel quite satisfied with? Where can you create balance between these two houses? Remember, the more you count your blessings, the more you find to appreciate, the more the universe is going to open up and make you available and receptive to major improvements. Also, really cool to actually observe the partial eclipse or any eclipse. Obviously, you never look directly at the sun for the solar eclipse, but here's a graph that's going to show you where this partial eclipse is. Now, the total eclipse on August 21st and 22nd is a powerhouse eclipse. It's very close in orb. It's the new moon. It's the most important new moon of 2017, with the north node only 3 degrees away. So it's basically bang on. The house that holds 28, 29 degrees of Leo is where you point your intention. Be ready to change up, change your look, your attitude, your perspective. It's like paddling into a wave. You get your momentum up, and then you catch that wave, and the energy behind it pushes you into new experiences in life. So you want to be paddling, and you want to know where you're headed, where you want to expand your excitement and your perspective and your opportunities. The more you go into transform for the better mode, the more benefits you'll receive. Start practicing now by breathing deeply, taking in every experience, and feeling grateful for it, especially in the house where you find 29 degrees of Leo. This eclipse pulls in powerful allies, the gods of initiation and radical reinvention. Now, here's a technical note. The moon goes void of course, meaning it makes no further aspect in the sign of Leo at the moment of the eclipse, meaning those links to Mars and Uranus are already over by the time of the event. If you've done your housework in this area of life, been honest with yourself and others, and are not repressing your true desires, this is going to be a blast of new beginnings. Here's where you can observe the total eclipse. Okay, so a quick list for your prep for the eclipse gifts. These are ways to prepare for the eclipse opportunities. First of all, before the eclipse, clean and declutter. You do that physically, and you also do it emotionally, particularly in the area of life that the houses describe. Clear the air emotionally. If you've got any relationships that are a bit stuck or stagnant or things need to be said, say them. You also want to get more rest. Treat it a bit like a dark moon prior to each eclipse. You want to boost your nutrition, find time to exercise, appreciate what is, find gratitude for what you are experiencing in life, and amp up the self-love. Here's a link to a post that Jeanette offered recently about ways to bring more love and nourishment into your life. It's super simple and very supportive. It's going to make you more open and receptive to receiving these eclipse gifts. Okay, if you have any questions, let's talk about it in the comments. Thanks for listening.